What do you think the other gods think of me? The ones on the other side of my study door, I mean. They probably don't like me much, huh? I've sort of come in and taken everything over. Not even Arthur claimed this much control over things. His imagination wasn't big enough. We already know that Chiron's pissed at me. And again, I rode him that way. My protagonists hate me. My antagonists are ignorant of me and break at the discovery of my existence. My fellow gods resent me. I guess it begs the question, why write it this way? Why not make people like me? Write what you know, I guess. Hopefully I can bring you, my readers, around once you've seen the story for yourself. Bob, why don't we start with you? You are, if folks will recall, just somewhere on, like, one of the major roads that cuts through Lalatery, covered under, like, a 5-foot-tall stack of bodies that is slowly becoming a 6-foot-tall stack of bodies.
Oh, wow, already that many bodies?
Yeah, it's kind of raining cats and dogs out here, except the cats and dogs are both, like, 200-pound gentlemen.
It's not great. I'm not a fan. Yeah, I'd like to try and, like, force my way out from under it and get moving again.
Yeah, give me a POW draw.
That's a 2.
I should grab the deck. Let's see here. That gets you the Fool or the Sun.
Ooh, let's go with the Sun.
The Sun. Okay, then I'll work that into this here. I'll say there is sort of a small break in the cloud cover, and for a few brief moments, there is, like, no bodies falling directly on where you are, and you're able to sort of worm your way out. You need to immediately start moving, though, because, again, that was like a pinhole little space where it stopped, and it is still coming down everywhere. The road is, like, piling up with bodies.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try and take off toward the school as fast as I can.
Okay, yeah, and I assume speaking of the road piling up with bodies, the folks in the Wild Cherry, Bob didn't get that far before getting stymied, maybe a couple miles down the road. You're having a hard time even catching up to that, though, because as I just said, the road is kind of starting to pile up. You're kind of having to drive over a lot of these bodies to get anywhere. It'd be very grotesque if these were actual people and not just people-shaped flesh bags summoned by a magic superpower.
I'm really glad you clarified that.
Yeah.
The van is hopping around over these... Okay, this is hard to steer.
But yes, the Wild Cherry is getting to the point where it is having a hard time pushing forward through the bodies piling up. And not to mention the traffic that's piling up because of the bodies piling up. What do you do?
Well, first of all, can I deal in, please?
Yeah, let's absolutely get you dealed in. I will give you the Navigator, the Beast, or the Inhuman.
All right. I think I'll do Inhuman then.
Okay.
So Pluto locks in, and then for the first time ever, it inverts. And Haley, her skin starts changing a bit. You start seeing scales kind of form on it, on her arms. Her eyes change to be more snake-like, and her hair, like the hair ties that like keep it like bundled up into her pigtails, like stretch and then snap as her hair turns into a bundle of snakes, and she basically looks like a Medusa now. The power is my Eidolon can stop any part of an object I stare at.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Yeah, just to clarify, so I can, clarify the power level here. When I say any part for a reason, specifically so that, like, if she stares at a person, she can't stop the entire person. She can only stop whichever part of that person she is directly staring at. So, like,
you couldn't stop their heart because you can't see their heart.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if I could, I think they would have other things to worry about than me.
Right, sure.
But I can stop their arm from, doing anything.
Yeah, I get you. Okay, what is the plan to get through this just mess on the highway?
So this is going to be perfect. But I think I'm going to contribute by, like, looking out the, like, front window, and trying to delay the bodies that are currently falling from the sky. Sort of, like, stop them stop their momentum. Why
don't you give me a POW draw?
Sure. That'll be a... I'm not scrapping, so that'll just be a 2.
That is the devil or the moon.
Oh, fun. Let's see here.
You could push if you wanted to.
I could. I don't really want to that badly, though. I'll do the moon for this.
Okay, something unknown or unknowable interferes. I think it is a lot of bodies coming down, and this is a power you're not familiar with, and you can stop, like, one of them at a time, but trying to, like, doing multiple at the same time is extremely difficult, and trying to, like, shift your focus across them to, like, juggle them almost is just kind of more than you can handle, and the bodies continue to just keep plummeting down, and Maurice, your barrier is, like, starting to show cracks across it.
Okay. Firstly, multi-snaily? Good. Cute. Second, I want to break through. I want to shoot a big beam of super hot flame and make, like Moses parting the sea, I want to part all these bodies for us to drive.
I like this a lot. Do me a favor, just because we haven't done it in a while. Read what Breakthrough does.
Yeah. I hope it hasn't changed.
I don't believe it has.
Yeah, when you use your Eidolon's power to force your way through a physical obstacle, draw POW. Ignore the normal forecast of the card you play. Instead, use the following. Positive cards.
We'll hold off on that until we do the actual draw. I just wanted to,
cool.
lay the foundations here. So you've got 3 POW, so that is going to be Judgment. So you were right not to push, Haley. The Emperor or the High Priestess.
Well...
So that's your Resonant.
That's my Resonant. I'm gonna take my Resonant.
Yeah, you power through all obstacles to seize the moment for you and your friends. Then, I think...
Turn the Phantom Clock back, or are we still at...
the Phantom Clock got at least... Yeah, it's at 3 o'clock, so now it's at 2 o'clock.
Ooh.
Okay, then in that case, I think you, from the front seat, you fire just a blast of white-hot energy. I think it smashes straight through and leaves like a circular hole in Maurice's barrier, but it also begins to widen out like a cone once it leaves the barrier and just completely clears the highway. Bob, you feel an intense just wave of heat wash over you. You're unharmed, but the bodies around you are just burned away, which gives you a clear running path.
All right, I'm gonna take off.
Give me an Ellie draw, Bob.
That's a 3.
That is going to be the Fool, the Devil, or the Emperor, which gives you an idea about how small the deck is.
Let's see. Let's go with the Emperor.
The Emperor, you break something. Okay. Then you take off sprinting. We've mentioned before, Newcastle County High School is kind of on the outskirts of town, whereas the hospital is pretty much right in the heart of it, so this is a bit of a ways away, even for you. You go sprinting through town, the Wild Cherry trying to keep up behind you. Every now and then, the bodies start to pile up a bit and slow you down more, but Casey manages to fire another beam from somewhere behind you.
I think at this point, I'm on top of the Wild Cherry.
Okay, yeah.
Just holding onto the roof and just a constant stream.
Yeah. But you continue to just sprint out of town down a country road. You break something. How mean do I feel like being? That's the question.
Ask that to the investigator. What do you mean do you feel like being?
You hit me.
Yeah, I feel like being a little bit mean, I think. You are making your way. You can see the high school, off in the distance. It's still, kind of just a small spot on the horizon, but for you, that's a distance that can be cleared pretty quickly. But, although the bodies on the ground haven't been much of an issue, you've had to continue dodging the ones falling, and I think you just sort of... It's enough that you kind of have to be perfect constantly, and that is hard to keep up for this long, and one smashes into your shoulder, which sends you crashing to the ground, and you land on your arm in a weird way, and break your wrist, Bob, and advance your damage track.
Which wrist?
Let's say are you left or right-handed?
I think we said I was right-handed.
I'll say your left wrist. I won't be that mean.
Okay. Oh, God damn it.
So, Bob, you are down to battered. And I think that time where you fall to the ground, you're in pain, it takes some time to recover. That is enough time for the Wild Cherry to catch up to you.
It still have the barrier around it?
It does, although Casey has fired some holes through it at this point.
Yeah, you should be able to come into it by now. There's humans. There's a door. There's a door. You can come in now. There's a hole that's basically a door.
Yeah, we can do that.
Right,
I can re-roll for it if you want, but
because I'm still shooting out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, Bob's gonna try and take refuge in the Wild Cherry.
I think you managed to pull yourself in there.
Okay, I will keep this going as much as I can and keep a clear path for us. You just drive, Maurice.
Maurice, why don't you give me an elegance draw now?
all right. How about a 1, baby?
A 1. Okay, that's judgment.
Well, so it
Do you want to push?
So it goes. I'll take it.
Okay, you're taking judgment. Mark experience. Then in that case, You start driving towards the school. I think the rain of bodies is getting even heavier as you go this way. Casey, you're starting to get a little tired keeping up with all of them. In fact, Casey, you're at fresh. I'm going to advance you to winded because that's exactly what you are as you are struggling to continue clearing a path for the van. And, Maurice, you are just trying to kind of, like, go as fast as you reasonably can. Fabby, Jesus. Casey is, clearing a path for you, like I said, but one body gets under the wheels of the van and gets, like, jammed up in the wheel, which forces the van to a stop.
Where are we right now?
You are, I'll say, about half a mile away from the school. You're in a spot of town where there's kind of nothing around but just sort of empty fields in every direction and the school. This is sort of an area that, in the future will be developed into more, town. But right now, the school's kind of the only thing out here.
Is Dog doing okay?
Oh, well, I can't say that I haven't seen better days, but I suppose I can't complain too much.
Haley is... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Haley is going to, now that they're stopped, is going to study, like, the buildings and other surroundings, like, between them and the school, and she is going to plot a sort of safe course using her knowledge of, like, the environment.
Okay. So, like I did just say, like, it is kind of just wide open fields and rolling hills out here.
Okay.
So there's not much in the way of cover. Like, the school is at... I believe we said a million years ago, the school is sort of one corner of an intersection, and there's, like, a mechanic on the opposite corner, and that is about it as far as structures.
Can we see the roof of the school and the bodies not hitting the roof?
Bodies are definitely hitting the roof.
Okay, so there's not someone standing there and, like, being protected.
If you want to investigate.
Yeah, I want to investigate. That's too genius.
Dang. I was hoping to...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I mean,
because there's the fool.
If we want to say that it's Haley investigating, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Then let me shuffle the discard.
Sorry, it's just there's the fool there. I know it's there.
What's your genius, Haley?
Genius is 2.
Okay, I don't need to shuffle discard then. You've got the fool and the devil.
Okay.
So, resonant and negative.
Let me think. I think we'll do what's hidden here, the fool.
What's hidden here, the fool? As you sort of scan the school grounds ahead of you, it's far enough away that it's hard to make out many details. But yes, you can make out one figure standing on the roof, and you see bodies seeming to land on them, but then just sort of, like, bounce off.
What complications should I be wary of? The devil.
Complications should you be wary of? If you can see them, they can see you.
Good, great.
This is not during school time, right?
No, this is evening. It's like 8, 9 o'clock at night.
How against me burning down the school are the rest of you?
What? The whole school?
Casey, you say that, and you suddenly feel a small weight on your head as like two white paws start like gently slapping your face.
Oh,
as the luck cat is just like sitting on your head.
Hi, is that a yes? Is that I should burn the school then?
What, Casey, what if I had an idea?
No, I'm asking. I'm not being like, I want to burn the school. I'm like, how upset would you all be if I burned the school so we can get rid of this problem? We know that the best way to stop an Eidolon is to stop the user. And these people keep fucking with us. And they're not gonna stop. So I'm just saying...
Haven't you made precision shots before?
How far is this away? You think I could make that shot?
Like I said, it's about a half mile. That's pretty far.
Hear me out, I got an idea.
Yeah. Never this far.
Even a military sniper would have a hard time with that, I think.
Yeah, I just checked. The world sniping record is over 12,000 feet. This is probably at least 2,000 feet.
Okay, but like Ty has an idea and he keeps trying to get a word in.
Sorry.
Got an idea. So Casey can shoot a big beam.
Yeah.
I don't know if that has any propulsive force, but what if we just fired the wild cherry through these motherfuckers?
Like fire
turn
it
the
out the
van
back.
into a rocket?
Turn it into a rocket.
I mean, you've done it before.
Sure,
True.
let's do it.
Here's the thing about my Eidolon that I figured out. It's like normally like 15 feet long, like 15 feet in either direction.
Uh-huh.
If I pull it in, and he says that he pulls the like space of his Eidolon to just be the van.
Oh, sure, I see.
So that's 15 feet. If I can lower that, how big is the van? Like roughly 6. That's roughly a 66% increase in power. We're gonna see that logic holds to make my barrier stronger.
Ty, Maurice, actually, that sounds like you should go ahead and give me a new draw for insulation then.
Okay, here we go. 2.
2, that is the High Priestess or the Emperor.
Ooh.
So, both neutral, but High Priestess is Casey's resonant, so if you want to let that sit, that's up to you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I will take the neutral. I will take the Emperor, I mean. Since
Yeah, the Emperor. Okay, so you get to choose one option from this list.
Oh, man, I forgot I had a list. What's my list?
Very sturdy and impervious to nearly all attacks. It's transparent. Your allies can move back and forth through the barrier freely, and you may dismiss the barrier at will. Only one of these sounds rough.
Hey, gang, should I go with impervious to harm or transparent?
Impervious seems like the call here.
Yeah, I think once we've launched, we're not going to have much control over where we go.
So I'll say, Maurice, you can wait to bring the barrier up until Casey has lined up the shot.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to do it blind. We're going to fire blind. We're going to shoot our van at the school blind. Let's go.
Okay. I'm going to line up the shot.
Real quick before you do that, just to remind Haley, you do get to ask this cat a question.
Yeah.
Right. What question do I want to ask the cat? I think I'm going to ask it, can this enemy be reasoned with?
How does it respond to this? Well, you draw for this, right? Or no, you don't.
It's not a draw.
Right. The cat kind of jumps off of Casey's head, which Casey, it's not a huge cat or anything, but that hurts. That's not fun to have your head used as a fucking springboard. It jumps off of Casey's head to land in your lap, Haley, and it flops onto its back with its paws kind of splayed out. It's begging for a belly rub.
I mean, I think Haley knows there's inherent risk there, but she has to go for it.
Oh, the second you touch that belly, it's got all 4 claws and teeth digging into your hand.
Okay. I think I get the analogy.
Okay. So whoever this is, we stop them. I think we're beyond... I'm not going to do anything y'all don't want me to. And we have the other way. We can just separate them from their Eidolon. We get there and we separate them from their Eidolon.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do what we have to. I think this is the most directly anyone's tried to kill us.
Yeah, I don't like how bold this is.
Both directly and indirectly, because there's a lot of collateral damage going around. This is just like a...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the town is, like, wrecked. You know, hail can really fuck up a roof. When hailstones are 200 pounds apiece,
It is...
like, you are driving past all sorts of smashed windows and caved-in roofs. Like, it is, like, downed trees. The town is a wreck after this.
It's inexcusable. Casey, do your thing.
Okay. I'm gonna line up the band and I'm gonna shoot us off.
Give me an elegance draw.
That's a 2.
That is going to be the Hermit or the Wheel of Fortune, both neutral.
Well, the Hermit's my dissonant, so I'm not gonna choose that.
Well, yes, you are.
Is that how we're doing it?
Yeah,
Can
you
I
have
push?
to.
I believe you can't push when your dissonant comes up.
no.
Great.
Let me double check that rule before I lock it in, but I believe that's what we've said, because it's good and fun when you get forced to use your dissonant.
Oh,
Maybe I
boy.
disagree with
that?
that statement.
Asked me? A statement I have probably made.
Yeah. Everyone loves it until it happens to them.
Listen.
Anytime your dissonant card appears in a spread, you must play it unless your resonant card is part of the same spread. Additionally, you may not push yourself when your dissonant card is in your spread.
Yep, here we go. Oh boy, the effects text.
Your brash actions cost you or your teammates something valuable.
Oh no.
You may not break through anything else for the remainder of the current scene. Casey, talk to me about what's valuable to you in this van.
Haley. I mean, I'm not gonna front. It's Haley, it's my friends.
Sure, okay. I mean, boy, it took you a while to say anything up to even throw Maurice and Bob in that list, so it sounds to me like you're picking Haley for you to, like, lose here.
That makes sense.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I am angry about this, but this is the fucking game you're making me play. So fuck you and let's go.
Casey, describe what it looks like to me as you're lining up this shot. Like, what are you doing to dial it in?
I have a compass, I think, that has been mentioned before, and I know pretty much where the school is. So I'm using that, and I'm moving the band in the right direction, driving it kind of like basically parallel parking until I find the right angle.
Okay. Yeah, you find the exact right angle for the van. You kind of use the compass to, like, get the exact heading of your target and then turn to the exact opposite heading to fire in that direction. You open up the back doors of the van. You hold Sunshine Band out and fire just a blast, like an afterburner, just like you did when you were trying to save Bob. The van takes off and begins to glow with the light of Maurice's barrier. And Haley, you just didn't quite brace yourself in the right way, and you trip and slide and fall out the back of the van. I think you twist. Casey, I would assume you would immediately try to grab her.
Yeah, I would stop the fire and reach for her.
I think the barrier shuts, like, closes around her hand as you grab it, and Haley, your hand is severed as you fall to the ground as the van takes off. Advance your damage track. And, what are you at, Haley? You are at...
I'm at fresh, I think.
I've got you as winded,
Oh,
but
no,
I don't
I'm at
remember
winded.
So yeah, move to battered, and then I'm actually going to say move immediately to desperate as you start just getting hammered by bodies now that you have no protection.
Oh, God.
The van already, you put so much force into that blast, Casey, that it was enough to send it flying, and it is just careening through the air like a missile. I think it is getting pelted by bodies which aren't penetrating the barrier at all, but are causing it to sort of twist. All of you are getting thrown around the van as it kind of spirals through the air and lands with a crash onto the umbrella of the junior vice principal and just slides off of the umbrella and crashes onto the roof.
Dismiss the barrier.
He throws his arms out.
Well, you didn't choose dismiss the barrier at will as the thing.
Oh my god! He does the motion.
You sure didn't.
He does a practice motion that he's seen many times. The conductor's ending a movement.
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't work.
I'll tell you what, give me a bizarre draw, Maurice.
Let's go, yeah. I got 3 of those.
Okay, justice, the world, or the lovers.
I kind of want to take the lovers for this. That's not right. That's a neutral. That probably wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, the world
it's Bob's dissonant if you want to get rid of it. I mean...
You could save the world for a different draw if you want.
Casey, would you prefer if I took the world? Or you want to save that for your stuff?
Whatever you want.
Okay, I'm gonna do the lovers then.
Okay, you're faced with 2 paths. Then, Maurice, you prepare. You're doing, the motion to, end the songs, as it were. But just as you do, you realize you are feeling the van continue to just get rocked by the impacts of the bodies hitting it. And if you drop the barrier, it could, possibly start punching through the floor of the van, since you're upside down right now, and start, you could start taking hits before you can even really assess the situation, because you also can't see outside the van at the moment.
Okay, so what do we do? If we get out of there, we're going to get crushed immediately, but...
I'll only need a second.
Okay, yeah, I guess, is it possible to flicker the van? Flicker the thing for Bob to get out?
I'll let you make a second bizarre draw to try.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Bizarre 3.
That is Strength, the Fool, or the Hanged Man. So positive, neutral, negative. Strength to triumph through force. Yeah, you release the barrier for just a split second. Bob, give me that Ellie draw.
All right, that's a 3.
Bob, you've got the Empress, Death, or the Magician.
I'm going with the Magician.
You achieve the impossible. Bob, everything slows down in the van as the barrier just sort of fades away. It doesn't even feel like you're running, really, so much as everything else is moving in slow motion as you pull yourself out of the van, stand up. The storm is worse than ever right here, but you are just sort of effortlessly weaving through the bodies, and you see the Tristan Chase, the Vice Principal Chase, standing on the roof. The umbrella they're holding seems to completely cancel out any kind of weight that hits it. So they are free to just stand in this storm. You're moving so quickly that their eyes aren't even tracking to you because they haven't yet noticed that you've come out of the van.
I want to take my good hand that's not broken and just punch them in the face at hyperspeed.
Yeah, I think that I'm not even going to make you make a second draw for that. You tell me what this looks like.
I think if you were watching this at normal speed, one moment you would see Tristan standing there, safe under the protection of their umbrella, and the next second you hear a loud crack, and they just go flying off of the roof, the umbrella falling out of their hand, and they're off like a rocket. And under the umbrella now is Bob. And they grab it with their other hand.
Okay, yeah. Bob, yeah, you send them rocketing up into the sky. In moments, the umbrella that you grabbed just sort of... It's almost like it withers like a plant. The, actual canvas of the umbrella just sort of rots away as the wires that support it just crumple. But the rain has stopped, and the storm clouds overhead rapidly part just as quickly as they appeared, and you can see Vice Principal Chase, like, hanging in the air, like, silhouetted against the full moon. And, like, they're not literally, like, they're, you said I'm flying, but they're so far away that, like, you can't even really tell that they're moving at the moment, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kicked their ass.
It feels good. All right, before anything else happens, I want to go check on Haley.
Before anything else happens, actually, as you continue to watch, the, like I said, he is sort of silhouetted against the full moon, and then, you see him slowly start to grow again from like a speck to slightly larger as he begins falling back to Earth. But the moon in the sky, it's just sort of like, whitish gray. But then you see it slowly start to turn pink, and then turn blue, and then back to pink, and it starts just oscillating through colors. And you see what looks like just a line of the same oscillating colors begin to extend from it downward.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
What is that?
Haley, how are you doing? Well, bodies aren't falling on me anymore, right?
Right, yeah.
Well, I could be worse. Are these bodies clothed at all?
Yeah, they're clothed.
Okay, I'm gonna, rip some of, their clothing off so I can wrap my hand in it.
Yeah, make like a tourniquet.
Yeah, because I don't want to just have, an uncovered stump. That seems like it would be bad.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you do anything to draw for that. That makes sense. You would have those skills, given how you've grown up. I think, had you not just heard me explain what I just explained to Bob, you would also notice that there is a strange tint in the night air.
I think I'm going to see that, and I'm going to try jogging over to the school to see if I can get back to my friends. I'm a ways away. And I'm not a good sprinter.
Yeah,
can I... now that the barrier is gone, can I bring Haley her hand?
Yeah, sure, you can bring Haley her hand. But that line that was descending from the moon sort of hits the horizon line, and you start to hear a just kind of low, just kind of like wub, 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 that begins to get louder and louder as that line seems to get thicker and thicker, and you start to realize it's not getting thicker, it's getting closer.
What the heck?
Moon laser?
Haley, you look behind you, and the beam firing from the moon is just ripping the street behind you apart, turning the asphalt into gravel, and it is rapidly approaching you.
Okay. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to do Strange Journey.
Tell me what Strange Journey does.
You can create a temporary portal to the Undertow. Draw biz.
Give me that biz draw.
Okay, that's gonna be 3.
The Star, the Chariot, or Judgment?
Let's see here. I will do the Star.
A new path is revealed. Yes, a portal over. Yeah.
So
talk to me about what this
specifically,
portal looks like.
yeah, I was waiting till the draw to do this. In addition to the card's forecast, choose 2 of the following if you play a positive card. The other side of the portal is in a safe location. The portal can only be seen and used by those who you permit, and you can close the portal whenever you want. I am going to say the other side of the portal is in a safe location. And this next part is important. Would non-persons, like, say, a laser beam, be able to go through the portal?
What I'll say is that... Oh boy, how to... read back to me what the move says word for word.
The portal can only be seen and used by those who you permit.
Okay, then no, I think you would be able to not let the beam follow you through the portal.
Okay. All right. Then in that case, I'll choose the safe location and can be seen and used by those who I permit.
Okay. Do you put it like on the ground or like in front of you, just to paint the picture?
Yeah,
here?
I'm gonna put it on the ground because I figure like I'm not sure if I'll have enough time to like get in, so I'm just gonna like put it on the ground and let myself fall into it.
Haley, you fall through the portal on the ground, and you sort of fall up from the cave floor of the undertow, and you have more momentum than you expected to have, and you sort of slam into the ceiling, and the ceiling crumbles away. It must have just been a thin part of the caves or something, but there is just starlight above you, and you can also hear the whirring of the laser even louder, ear-piercingly loud now. And for a second, you realize that you cannot breathe, and then you realize that because you're an inhuman, you don't strictly need to breathe at the moment. As you kind of grab an edge of the hole that you made and pull yourself up, you see the planet Earth high above you. You would always envision the undertow as an underground space, in part because you literally seem to go through the Earth when you come here. But it seems like in actuality, it has been caverns on the moon that you have been exploring.
Oh my god. Did they find this when they landed on the moon?
About maybe a couple 100 feet away from you, there is a massive column of mirrors that the laser is firing. The apparatus is like the size of a 4-story building.
Oh wow. Okay. Can I disrupt this laser somehow?
You see antennas also attached to it.
Okay, I mean, that would probably be the more fragile part. Easier than toppling a 4-story mirror.
Yeah.
How am I gonna do that, though? Are there any moving parts? Oh, sorry, we can go back if you want to, but...
No, that's fine, you asked if there's any moving parts?
Yeah.
Not that you can really see. Like I said, it is like a huge, like, tube of mirrors that some kind of light energy is being filtered through. You know what? There would be moving parts because it needs to be able to aim. So yes, at the base of it, there are huge, like, pistons and gears that allow it to very slightly shift its position, because you would only need, fractions of a degree angle change to hit different targets on Earth.
I'm gonna stare at one of the gears.
Oh, to stop it. Yeah. Then, okay. Back on the ground, Vice Principal Chase is falling, and he was about to land near where Haley was, but the laser just completely consumes his body, and then it stops moving. And Bob, I think that happens as you're reaching it.
Okay, Jeez, how do we... Okay, so somebody's on the moon, besides Haley, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna dredge. Where's our opponent, actually?
Where's your opponent, actually? Okay, yeah, 3 biz?
2.
2. The sun or the moon?
Wow, crazy. As thematic as the moon would be, I'm gonna go with the sun.
The sun. Where is your opponent? Can you be more specific?
Whoever's trying to kill us with this laser.
The controller of the laser. Or does the laser have a controller? Is this a natural effect of the moon?
Our enemy Eidolon user that we are currently fighting.
Yeah,
if
Bob,
there is one.
Let me think here. You intuit that despite all odds, the laser is not trying to kill you. It has left an absurd wake of destruction in its path. You'd be surprised if Lalatery, Kentucky is still standing over the horizon, but it wasn't fired to hit you.
And it stopped.
Who was it trying to hit?
I mean, it stopped after it hit the vice principal.
Well, yeah, but also Haley stopped it. But Bob, yeah, you played the sun. I think you intuit that it was supposed to hit the vice principal.
Someone doing that to save us?
What in the...
Or to cover tracks? Or...
It's a heck of a way to cover your tracks, considering that he did even more damage than It's Rain and Men did.
What is the name of this Eidolon?
You played the sun, I'll give it to you. Haley, I think as you continue studying the canon, you see engraved along a single metal support beam that is sort of part of a frame that holds all the mirrors. In very official NASA-esque font, it says, Star Wars and Other Galactic Funk.
Somewhere, Maurice clutches his
God
fist.
Damn it.
He did it! Reagan did it! We fucked up. We gave Reagan an Eidolon.
Oh, good lord.
He's not even president yet.
Oh, hey there. I'm Tyberius. You might know me from such a podcast as Actually I Meant for You to Kick My Ass and Eidolon Playtest, an actual play podcast presented to you by the Auto Entropy Network. Wow, I am way low energy in this one. Hey, I recorded another one of these, and I kind of go on a weird rant, and it's like 7 minutes, but then I recorded over it, so you don't get to hear that. I'm going to try and not be 7 minutes for this one. Thank you for listening to our podcast. We love making it. It's cool. Also takes a lot of time. I don't know if you ever really do the math on it, but if you take us making, 4 episodes of the regular podcast a month, plus the design sessions, plus the grab bag episodes, which can be 1 or 2 a month, plus the playlists, that's a lot of podcasts to make and edit, and a lot of time. And we do it because we love to do it. We love to hang out with our friends, and we love to make a product that you enjoy, and maybe take your mind off the state of the world for a little bit while we play silly goof 'em ups. But we really appreciate you supporting us, and if you really want to support us more, one of the best things you can do is spread the word about us. If you know places where people are talking about tabletop RPGs, maybe just drop a name. Hey, I've been listening to this one. It's pretty cool. If people, you are looking to run a game with your friends and post about it. That gives us publicity. Just get the word out there. If you're enjoying it, there's chances are that there's somebody that might not know about it that might also enjoy it. So spread the word. If you're looking to also help us in more monetary ways, we would happily compensate you in that way. We currently are on Patreon. We have 4 different tier levels. First off, at the $1 tier, you get our podcast main feed episodes of Disco and Ska 1 week early, meaning that if you're currently listening to this on the main feed, right after this episode, if you jump up to the $1 tier, you can hear the next episode of Ska right immediately. So check that out. At the $3 tier, you get everything at the lower tiers. Plus, you get, GM notes for each session. If you're maybe been listening to this show and thinking about, hey, I kind of want to run Eidolon, but I'm kind of scared, feel free to check out the $3 tier notes. You can learn a lot about crash systems, making characters, all that good stuff at that level, as well as you also get an episode of the Design Sesh podcast where Luke and Molly kind of go over bug testing this game. It is Eidolon play test after all, and we are play testing this game. Which brings us to the $5 tier. At the $5 tier, you get the game. Hey, you know this game we're making in playtesting that you're listening to? You get a copy of it. What's better than that? Nothing. That's what. So, at the $5 tier, you can do that. Also, if you're giving us $5 a month, we're going to give you a shout out every week here. I got another tier coming, so I'll say it later, but we'll say your names at the end of the ad break. So that's a little cool thing. You get to hear your name in every week. That's fun. At the $10 tier, that is like crazy that you're giving us $10 a month to do a little goofy podcast. There's like 10 people on this podcast, so it's split 10 ways, so it's not super huge, but also it's amazing someone spends $10 a month on us, and we really appreciate you. To show you that appreciation at the $10 tier, you not only get everything that you would get at the lower tiers, but you also get the grab bag. The grab bag is basically some random stuff we do every week. First off, you get Actually I Meant For You to Pod My Cast, an anime rewatch podcast. We're currently working our way through JoJo Season 6, Stone Ocean. It's a good time. If you get this tier, you'll also get a backlog. This is a thing I don't talk about enough on the Patreon tier list thing. It's like, you don't only just get, like, the next episode of the thing at that tier, you get a whole backlog of content. If you go to the $3 level, you get the Eidolon playlist, which is a weekly, monthly thing we do on albums of songs from the show. So that's cool. There's a lot of good ones in there. I'm getting out of whack. This is my third time recording this. Okay, I'm here. Focus. At the $10 tier grab bag, you get Actually I Meant For You to Pod My Cast. You also get a whatever else we throw in the grab bag. We generally do something once a month, even if it's not an Actually I Meant For You to Pod My Cast. We did a Fiasco game. There's, sometimes we watch movies and talk about them. They did Contact recently. That was fun. The Fiasco game I thought was really fun. It was called, there was a bunch of stuff with penguins and scientists, and it's very fun. But yeah, you get all that content at the $10 tier, as well as all the lower levels, which includes the $5 tier, which includes having your name read in every ad break, which I'm going to do right now. Zach Weatherford, Matt Palladium, May Loiver, Pixel, AJ, Monica, Robin Long, Mage of Spade, Benjamin Lewis, Dressura, Don Fluffles, Velvet Dragon, Fire Princess Lily, Paradotted, Veraldrin, Witsu, Nobody Move, it's the Beanie Baby Bandit. Everybody put the Beanie Babies in the bag. Megan Krantz, Johan159, Eli Maroney, June B, NB, Lachlan Cleland, Erica Maybe, and the Z Mage. And now, back to the show. Womp.
And I don't know if this will have an effect or not, but during all this, I would like to reveal my master plan.
What's your master plan, Casey?
I have been going through the school and seeing, basically gathering and cornering anyone that's left there. Mostly staff. Students, I don't care. But if there's any staff that's there right now...
I won't make you draw for this. You have plenty of time to search the school, and you find it completely empty. Okay. It's locked up. It's well after hours. Yeah. It seems like Vice Principal Chase was,
that's
here
all I wanted to
on his own. Yeah.
Yeah. Lucky for them, then.
Wait, so now I'm confused.
Okay.
Was the government here trying to help us, or I don't? Did Shirogorov have anything to do with this? Like
I think I know you played a positive card on a dredge.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking out loud at this point. Like,
I would, the most I would say is that, hey, if you the federal government agent might be somebody to talk to about this.
Yeah, well, right now I think the most pressing issue is Haley needs her hand reattached.
Haley, you should come back.
Okay, I'll try. I'm gonna get back into a part of the cavern where atmosphere still exists.
Yeah.
Because Haley's a little concerned about what could happen if she opens a portal between two extremely differently pressurized areas.
I think, you chose that only the things you gave permission could pass through the portal, so I don't think it is like causing a vacuum.
Oh, okay, right. The portal.
If the laser couldn't travel through the portal, then I don't think air can either.
Right. And is the laser completely stopped now? It's like not firing anymore?
Yeah, you only stopped it from moving, but I do think after a few moments it does shut down and stop firing.
Okay, so by preventing it from like moving forward, it eventually shut down and just didn't do any more. Okay, that works for me for now.
I think because it was focused on that one spot for a few seconds because you stopped it, there is just a very deep like crater in the middle of the road. For what road's left, at least.
Oh, that's where the portal was, wasn't it?
It was, but I think, you can probably, zip out of the portal and, it's a 20-foot drop. You've dealt with worse.
I guess so. Sure. I think what I'll do is basically try and give myself as much momentum as I can and sort of like maneuver myself so I can kick off the ceiling into the portal.
Yeah. I think that is completely possible. I'm not even going to make you draw for it. You managed to fling yourself through the portal with enough momentum to grab the edge of the crater. And Bob's there to help you.
With my remaining hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Bob will pull Haley up and be like, wait, so what does the caves leaking air mean for, like, because, like, the 99 kids went to the undertow and it wasn't a vacuum.
I believe what's happening is that inside, below the surface of the moon, it's breathable. But as soon as you go outside, it's space. I don't know what sort of thing is keeping the air in there, but I mean, Eidolons can do all sort of stuff. I imagine that a strange magical space like the undertow can also do a lot of strange stuff.
Well, speaking of Eidolons doing strange stuff, I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
Bob is going to put Haley's severed hand back on the nub.
Okay.
And try and, like...
Are you gonna vibrate my molecules?
I was leaning toward it. Is that a problem?
No, that's fine.
I'm gonna try and, like, reattach her hand.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
So yeah.
I don't like to tell you no, but I'm trying to think real hard of how that would make any sense.
Tell you, how about I just have KC?
Let's just get you to the hospital, I think.
Okay.
What if? Oh no! Hey, I just not to tell people what to do. Haley, one of your powers is literally healing. Right. What if we just waited till that one rolled around again?
Yes, I was going to say you should deal in.
That's true.
And get a power that can heal this.
Yeah, I should fold. Yeah, I should just fold.
Yes.
Sure. And I'll even be nice enough to let the Virtuoso be one of these.
Okay.
I mean, do I need to give you two other choices? I feel like you're taking your Caduceus staff.
I'm taking the Virtuoso. I get my staff back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Bob hold press the hand against the stump so I can then shed its skin and reattach it.
Yeah, you shed the gap between the hand and the stump,
Yeah.
leaving just solid arm behind.
Oh, that's a lot better.
Okay. I don't want to think too much about how that works. But
Me either. I'm just
It's magic.
very glad to have an Eidolon that can do a lot of strange stuff right now.
Yes, we need to be.
Hey, Maurice, you've been quiet. How are you doing?
Maurice is up on the roof of the high school,
Yeah,
looking at the upside down van and scratching his chin. Like, I don't know how we're gonna figure this one out.
yeah.
How about you, Casey? You feeling all right?
No, I do fucking not. But Haley's okay. That's what matters.
Yeah, I'm okay. That asshole died.
Yeah. We just need to be more, I don't know, think before we act, I guess.
We were kind of
Wild,
flying by the seat of our pants.
Yeah, but like once we were done with the problem, maybe not jump to shaking molecules off. Like take a second to think. Also, going to the hospital wouldn't have been a good idea because she was a snake person. So like try to take a step back and let others contribute. Okay, Bob? You don't have to do everything yourself.
Okay. Where's Dog?
Sorry. In the bang with Maurice.
I think Dog's
And
just
me,
with...
I'm also here.
Dog also
right,
upside down.
Yeah.
Well, I'm somewhere else in the school.
Yeah,
but-
you know what? Dog fell on his back when the van rolled over, and he's not even, like, wiggling to get free. He's like,
I'm just learning to accept what life throws at me.
Oh no!
That could be me.
This, too, is a lesson.
Could someone flip him over, please?
Maurice gently flips Dog over.
I see now that the lesson was that there are kind people around wherever you're willing to look.
Yeah, dog, there are. Okay. Well,
School. I would imagine the school is also pretty trash from all the bodies and the giant laser and stuff.
yeah, the laser didn't reach the school, but
Okay.
yeah, it did get pelted with bodies. There's little, like, pockmarks of... I think the bodies themselves have, like, dissolved, much like most Eidolon effects do when their user is, defeated. But the damage they did is very real still.
Yeah, Man, this wrecked the town. I don't know what the next step is.
I don't know either. This seems like such an extreme escalation.
Yeah, this feels really weird that all of this never came up in, like, the other group story about how, like, the town was destroyed.
Hey, narrator.
Yes.
And this time, I want to say I have broken into the school,
Mm-hmm.
broken into the principal's office,
Yeah.
and written a message and basically burned it into the desk that says "Stop."
Okay. Yeah.
So anyone, presumably, if anyone else comes in here wants to take power, they'll go to the principal's desk, and any new vice principal or anything, just stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not just about us or even necessarily the latery anymore. Like, the person who started attacking us, they weren't just targeting us. And that laser was here who knows how long. Put there by the United States government.
Looks like this goes all the way to the top.
I don't have time or brain power for any of this.
Are we gonna have to fight Jimmy Carter?
I don't want to fight anymore. But I guess I'm not in a... I can't just be in a story about feelings and relationships and interpersonal drama. I have to be in a story. Yeah, but I have to be in a story where when everything feels nice and normal, bodies start falling from the roof, and there's a laser in the moon that can just destroy a city. Don't want to be in this story anymore, but I guess I don't have a choice.
I mean, we do know that there is a second Olympus stone in Latery. It's entirely possible that people would take drastic measures to either control or prevent control of it. I think we're stuck in this mess.
You know what sucks the most? All I want right now is to hug my girlfriend and tell her, hey, we've been to the moon. You've been to the surface of the moon. How cool is that?
God, I was there. I couldn't even enjoy it because I was worrying about stopping a giant laser.
Yeah. This fucking sucks.
I've been to space twice and both were in highly traumatic experiences.
Imagine
if you want to get technical about it,
stolen-
you've been to space every time you've gone to the Undertow.
That doesn't count, asshole.
Well, imagine if we had stolen a rocket from NASA and then we get there and it's just the Undertow. God damn it. I hate this. I hate the story.
If we had,
the
I
story's
thought I was
bad.
doing Haley a favor putting it on the moon.
if we had stolen a rocket, they
bad.
probably would have tried to kill us with the laser to keep us from figuring out what the deal was.
I hate all of this.
Okay, hey, where is that other stone exactly?
Ooh. I'll let you take a dredge at it.
Yeah, sure, it's 2.
The Tower or Temperance.
Well, let's go with Temperance.
Temperance. What can I tell you? What would make sense here? The other stone is much smaller than the one that Excalibur was placed in. And it is in the rubble of what used to be Agent Shiragorov's under construction mansion.
Wait, what used to be?
Well, yeah, what part of the laser destroyed the whole town didn't... Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Wait, it was in his mansion the whole time?
For Temperance, I'm not saying more.
Okay, well, we have to talk to Shirogorov then.
Fuck, do we? Can we just go in?
I think this is the sort of thing we just have to deal with. Well, I guess he's not here.
Shiragorov's body is also in the rubble of what used to be his mansion.
Yeah, we just need to go there now. This is something we just have to deal with now.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, hold on.
What's up?
But the future.
Why would you believe anything this asshole writes?
I mean, also, we've died multiple times and we've come back.
That's fine.
Is this some diverging
I need to
timeline
know-
stuff? Is this a fake out? I don't.
All that I care about is that if we go to Shiragorov's mansion, does that count as a new scene so I can break through and enter our lair?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Okay, then let's fucking go.
Do you have a
Yeah,
way
we
to
can
get
just
the van
walk
down,
there.
or
We
are
can
you
just
walking?
walk there.
No, we can get the band down.
How are we going to get the van down?
I'm willing to let you have the van. I just need a reasonable explanation for how you're getting it off.
Read me your power again, Haley, please.
My Eidolon is a real physical staff, and through it, I can push my mastery of adaptation beyond physical limits, allowing me to shed the quote-unquote skin of an object I touch to reverse or restore its properties.
Oh, okay. I think I see where you're going here.
Yeah, could we do that somehow to get the band in its upright position or on the floor?
Yeah, I'll say, yeah, well, I'm not going to belabor this. You can peel away the position and orientation of the van to get it back on what is left of the road.
Yeah, if that's okay with everyone.
All right.
Yeah, sure. That's
sorry.
That was a really.
I don't mean to just. Yeah.
No,
I don't mean to just be using your. And I keep talking over you. I'm not doing good today. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I was just gonna say that was a really clever idea.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't mean to just. I feel like I'm not happy with a lot of things. I'm not happy that I hurt you.
I think when you say I'm not happy that I hurt you, Haley takes your head in both of her hands and then just kisses you.
I kiss you back and I start crying.
You're okay.
I was so fucking scared.
I know.
I'm so fucking scared every day now. And now the government is involved with this and I'm so tired. I'm so scared and his whims are controlling everything and I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that I'm terrified of even complaining about it because he might do something else. He might do something to you and I hate it. I fucking hate it. I'm so tired of being in a fucking story.
Haley takes you into a hug and just says, I know. I think all of us are scared. No one could possibly be prepared to handle something like this. But we're all here for each other. I'm here for you. And I know you're here for me.
Yes.
And as long as we're alive, there's still hope for us.
Yes. We should. Sorry.
Listen,
She wipes her face.
Casey, if you need to sit this one out, Maurice, Dog, and I can go look into the rubble.
No. I would rather us be together if anything happens. I'm gonna hear it anyway. I want to be there. Sorry for crying.
Don't apologize. You didn't do anything wrong.
I love you.
I love you too.
All right, we
Let's
pile into the wild cherry and take off.
Yeah.
You pile into the wild cherry and start driving. Like I mentioned, the road has kind of been destroyed, so it's slow going. Probably
Question.
still faster. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Maurice?
Do we see any of our neighbors out being like, what the fuck?
Well, like I said, it's dark out. It's late. You start driving back into sort of the town proper, or where the town proper used to be. It's hard to see very good this late, but there's just the sort of historic downtown area, all the storefronts and shops. The toy store is just gone. The entire for blocks and blocks, it is just leveled.
You really hate your town that much? I mean, you knew people that were here.
Mm-hmm. I'm just writing what happens.
Okay.
I think sometimes, yes, you do see people milling about, less wondering what the hell happened and more just looking completely dead-eyed and devastated from just the unbelievable level of destruction that has carved its way through town. You make your way out, again, sort of on the opposite outskirts of town. Outskirts of town is where the Shirogorov manor is, or was. And yeah, it is just a pile of concrete and burnt out trees now. You start digging and you find, Nikolai Shirogorov just completely dead. And You keep digging, and you find 2 more bodies of people you don't recognize in the rubble.
Where's
One
Naomi?
of them's a child.
You're not finding Naomi.
Okay.
Is there a lower level?
There is a lower level that looks like, the first basement got pretty scorched by the laser. Deeper than that seems like it was safe, but they must not have been able to make it to that level of shelter in time.
I mean, maybe Naomi's down there. I'll take a look.
I'll say the
There
two
might also
the
be
2 other bodies you
more-
found are they look like teenagers.
Huh. Teenagers.
They're like late teens, early 20s. Hard to say for sure. In
We
part
don't
because of
know
how you don't know them. No. And they're, I'm trying to avoid getting too graphic here, but they don't
Yeah.
look good.
Okay, not getting too graphic. So I'm about to suggest we try to find the other stone, and it will probably be presumably deeper into this facility, and I can make a way in. But also, this probably is a government facility, so we need to be prepared for the possibility of people not wanting us in there.
Casey, you notice the 2 other bodies. It's a boy and a girl, and you notice that the boy has his fist clenched.
I would like to check his fist.
You peel open his fingers, and there is a very small rock, and you sense the energy of the undertow coming off of it.
I really hate doing this. Can I check their pockets for a wallet or any sort of ID?
Yeah, you can do that. I think you find an ID that says Klaus Shirogorov.
Okay. And the other one?
Anna Shirogorov.
Anna and Klaus. Presumably
Parents.
Naomi's parents. Yeah. I hold the piece of the stone. Anything feel special about it?
Does anything feel special about it? When give me a dredge, actually.
2.
That is going to be the Hierophant, or the Devil.
So the Hierophant is Ty's resonant. And the Devil's negative?
Devil's negative, yeah.
I think it would make sense if I pushed
Okay.
and used the.
You can use my resonant if you
I mean,
want.
if it's the resident,
Yeah,
it's
go
a
ahead.
free
Oh,
positive.
it's a resonant. Oh,
right,
yeah.
yeah, 'cause it's dredge.
Don't-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't get those rules. Yeah.
It counts as positive because for dredges, resonance count as positive.
Then yeah, I will get the positive.
You discover something. Then yeah, when Jordan pulled the sword out of the stone in the I was gonna say underground, but in the undertow, the energy that you could sense coming from it before went inert. All that energy left the stone and flowed into him. This little, it's not quite a pebble. It's a little bigger than that, but it's like the kind of stone that make for a really good skipping rock if you were gonna try to throw it into the water, that sort of size. It still has it still has energy in it.
Okay. I turn around and I give it to Haley, and I gently put it in her palm.
Thank you. I'll make sure to keep this safe.
In case we need it.
Yeah. We probably will.
Yeah.
Is it too late to investigate this place?
You can certainly try to find some things.
Yeah, because this was possibly a government agent shot by a giant moonbeam. I think there's maybe
Right. Yeah,
Some-
yeah, totally.
so. Yeah,
What's your genius, Maurice?
3 genius, baby.
Okay, that gets you the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, or Justice.
All right. Is justice neutral?
All 3 are neutral.
Oh, okay then. That makes it a little easier. Let's go. What's is most useful to me? High Priestess, what poses the biggest threat? What were the other 2?
Wheel of Fortune, Justice. Well, let's go one at a time. So, High Priestess, what poses the biggest threat? Yeah, you head down. This place, again, was still under construction. It was not fully built yet. A lot of the... even though the basements have been dug out, and concrete's been poured and all that, you know, the rooms aren't really finished or furnished in any real way. But you do find one that's clearly been turned into a makeshift office. There's a phone hooked up in here and a small address book that was set next to the phone. And there is just sort of like a single phone number written down on the page that it's open to.
What's hidden here and what weaknesses can I exploit? Or no, what's hidden here and who's in control?
Okay. What's hidden here? Wheel of Fortune?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna say, everybody else is also sort of poking around. It's not a gigantic complex, but it's multi-level. It's a little big. Upstairs, Casey, as you are sifting through the rubble, you find one metal beam with a chunk of what's the word I'm looking for? Sheetrock, sort of fastened to it, that is making just a very small little cover. And you find a damaged but not completely destroyed, what's the word I'm looking for? I think I know the right one, but I want to Google it before I do. A damaged but not completely destroyed bassinet with a baby inside.
I check on the baby.
It's asleep.
Okay. I'm gonna carry the bassinet away and... yeah. I let everyone know. They can hear me, but I let them know.
Yeah. And that gives you Justice, Maurice.
Who's in control?
Who is in control? You pick up the phone, and the line is completely dead. You poke around. There's some filing cabinets. They are largely empty. I think the short answer to who is in control here, I guess you by default. This place was just completely destroyed.
Damn. We checked the pulse on all the bodies, right? We're sure they're dead?
Yeah.
Okay. We have 2 options here. And I'm saying this to all my friends. And you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I think we have 2 options. I think we either push through and try to figure out whatever the hell is under here, and like I said, might be met with guns. Or we check in on our loved ones. We check in on our families. We make sure that the bodies and the laser didn't get them too. I am open to either or both or something else, but this is how I see it right now.
Maurice looks at everyone. He looks at one person and another person and another person. Who wants to take the baby?
I have the baby.
Okay, you cool?
I have the baby.
Okay.
I'll take care of the baby.
All right.
All right, look.
I need something to do that isn't destroying, so please let me take care of it.
No, totally.
Yeah.
If there's more to find here, we need to find it.
I agree.
Are we the Mystery Solvers Club or not?
I just want to be clear, just so we don't waste time. Like, Maurice kind of just poked around and confirmed there's nothing else to find here.
Oh, okay. So even in the basement level, there's nothing.
Yeah. Maurice looked in the basement levels.
Okay.
So we can go down even deeper.
There's no. Yeah, Maurice got to the secret basement.
Okay.
It's just, again, this place wasn't really in full use yet. There's kind of nothing to find.
Okay, then. In that case, we should check in on our families.
Yeah. I want to see how my dads are doing.
Haley, you live on a ranch that's kind of outside of town, so I think your family is probably fine.
Yeah, I know. No one wants to be the first one to know. Do you think you can hold on to the baby and maybe take it to... Or we could take the baby to your parents? Because the hospital is probably not doing great.
Sure, yeah. It's gonna be an awkward conversation, but I'll handle
you were
it.
taking the baby.
I mean, the conversation...
We're not going to raise the baby. We just need to find somewhere
that's
safe.
what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
But, like, I assume we're gonna go check on our families, and maybe I don't want to bring the baby to whatever that looks like. And we know for sure Haley's dads are okay.
That makes sense.
I'm trying to push away my emotions and try to act as rational as I can for this situation.
Okay.
Well, we're neighbors, or close enough. So we should check on your and my family, because your uncle was at the hospital, so...
Yeah.
Just checking on, I mean, Casey, if you're heading to your neighborhood, it's kinda just gone.
I just fall on, no. Fuck this. What the fuck this? What fucking joke are you? Fuck off. Ow! Fuck you so much. God damn it.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Fuck, I wanna cry again. Yeah, maybe I should go over with you to your parents. But we should double check on the hospital. Make sure it's standing.
Yeah, I mean, that's on the way, so... I mean, yeah, Maurice, you live close by to Casey. It's a similar situation for you. Bob, your uncle, was not home, but, he didn't have a home to be at. You head back towards the hospital. This is getting a little bit outside of where, like, the epicenter of the laser attacked, so the damage is slowly beginning to lessen. The hospital is not just a pile of rubble, but it does, it did take heavy damage. It's, like half of a building standing.
I mean, they're probably as well equipped as anyone else to take care of the people in there. I'm willing to get down and help if that's what the rest of you want, but I feel we would be in the way.
Just rip off the Band-Aid, dude. Is my uncle alive?
No.
What is your damage?
I'm just writing what happens.
Fuck off.
Are you still Jordan?
Yeah, I'm Jordan.
Okay.
This is barely even a mystery thriller anymore. You have lasers from space.
I guess now we have to figure out why there's a timeline where this didn't happen. Why there's a timeline where my sister's alive, and my parents are alive, and Maurice's family is alive.
I'll tell you what. Somebody give me a dredge.
I got 3. Let's go.
Okay. The World, the Fool, or the Hanged Man?
Glad I didn't take the world earlier, motherfuckers.
Yeah, you're playing the World here. Maurice, it's been a very long day. This is still the same day that you woke up caged in a storage unit. It's been a very long day.
God, is Flannery alive?
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, man, does Maurice just like light a cigarette and go over to where Flannery's at?
Yeah, Flannery's house is also just gone. But, like I said, it's been a long day. A lot of very terrible things have happened. It might be best at this point to get some sleep.
Is this a dream? Is this are we trapped in a fucking dream?
I don't know, but
God damn it.
something's going to happen in a transition scene.
Okay, do we want to all go to Haley's and get comfortable for the sleep, or do we all just fucking get shut-eye in the band with this baby?
I want to be in a house.
Okay, I want to be in your arms, so whatever the fuck you want goes.
Right, we've got space for everyone.
Yeah, let's go.
You drive out to the Holst Ranch. Haley, your parents have been trying to contact you all day long. They have been horrified, fearing the absolute worst. Fred has been trying to stop Patrick from going out and looking for you this entire time.
Oh, God.
But they're both, like, just sort of hollowed out inside from the devastation that's hit the town today. But, seeing that you're safe has brought them a small light of hope, and of course they are more than happy to give all of you a place to sleep. Casey, yeah, I assume... I think... dad instincts start to kick in, and Patrick almost starts to, like... say that Casey can't sleep in the same room as you, Haley, until Patrick gives him a stare and he realizes that, like, who fucking cares anymore? Yeah, go be happy, do what you want. And you each, make a bed either in your room or on the couch or, somewhere else. And, you fall asleep. Who wakes up first?
I feel like I've taken a lot of this episode, but
So,
if
Bob was everyone's ride to school every day, I suspect they'd probably be the earliest riser.
Yeah,
That makes sense to me.
sense.
Bob, you wake up in your bed.
What day is it?
It is the... I don't remember what date, if any, we said for last day, but it's a day later.
Oh, okay. So this isn't a time loop thing like the other kids had to deal with.
Okay, I'm in my bed. Oh, alright, what? Oh.
go check on your uncle, man.
Yeah, no.
Fucking go check on your uncle, please.
Is Jacob okay?
Sorry.
Yeah, Jacob is here. I imagine he's a guy that sleeps in a bit, so I think you just hear him snoring in his bedroom.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna dredge. What's going on?
Ooh, yeah, sure. That gets you the Empress or Death.
The Empress or Death? I'll take the Empress.
That's.
Oh yeah,
Maurice,
that's the
this is-
dredge.
Yeah, I'm taking the Empress.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, well, Death is Maurice's dissonant, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Empress, you create something. What can I give you here? I think as you sort of like wander confused back to your room, Dog is in his terrarium, and he just says,
good morning to you, Bob. You seem distraught.
Dog, I need you to... This is going to be a very weird question. And I mean, with everything that's happening, like, I'm... What happened yesterday?
Oh, no, I understand why you're a bit overwhelmed. It's never, very, easy to deal with when a family member has that kind of medical emergency, but...
No, dog, you don't understand. I'm not looking for comfort, I'm looking for literal answers. What sequence of events occurred yesterday?
Well, gosh, first we had to go help Maurice out of that pickle at the storage unit, and then we weren't home for 2 seconds when we found out that your uncle had a heart attack, but we couldn't deal with that because that federal agent wanted us to show him the caves, so we did that. And when that was dealt with, we went and saw your uncle, and he was not faring too well. But Haley and you were able to help him out. You had some conversations with him while I had a philosophical discourse with the rest of our pals. And then we went home.
Oh, so we just went home? No, we didn't get... Okay. All right. Hey, y'all are here. Like, you're not here, but you all are here, right?
Yeah, I don't understand this either.
Maurice, Casey, any thoughts?
Do I wake up in a cage or in a bed?
You wake up in a bed.
That's a good fucking question. Where do I wake up?
You know what, real quick, you know... Never mind. Casey, had none of the stuff with It's Raining Men happened, where would you have gone that night? Would you have gone home or gone to Haley's?
Probably Haley.
Then you wake up at Haley's.
Okay, I'm trying to understand what could possibly causing this.
Maurice is making a sandwich.
I think it's the vice.
This was a freebie.
Yeah.
I think it's the vice principal. I think the Eidolon is more than just It's Raining Man. I think it's whatever this is.
Haley, give me a dredge.
Okay, that's gonna be 3.
Chariot, Judgment, Moon.
All right, I guess I'll go with...
I'll say the moon would fit really well.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Moon. Which, hey, bump
market
our
experience.
XP.
Haley, you flash back to being on the moon and seeing the laser. And you did not see any evidence of how it worked or what it did, but you were right next to it as it fired. Between you and Bob feeling out psychically, you understand that the vice principal was the target of this laser. He was targeted not to save any of you, but because he was wielding his power in a way that was entirely too flamboyant, entirely too attention-drawing, impossible to cover up. And when something like that happens, the United States government has the ability, has a weapon, that can simply remove the offending party. And it does a lot of collateral damage in the moment, but with time, reality heals itself, and only the target that they wanted to remove is removed.
Oh, that wasn't really a negative dredge, but I'll take it.
I mean, it's not a negative dredge to you that the United States government can just wipe someone out of the timeline at their fucking whim?
I mean,
Yeah.
No, that's a bad thing, but I think that still would have been the case if I had gotten a positive one, so...
Important follow-up, do you still have the stone?
Oh, right, do I still have the stone?
Give me another biz draw.
Alright, that's another 3.
The Tower, the Devil, the Hanged Man.
Oh no!
I guess you could push.
Yeah, I'll push.
The Fool.
Hey.
That's my resident.
Oh!
You love to see it. You fucking love to see it.
The cat's back!
Incredible.
Draw an additional 1 next time you make a move.
Then yes, actually, yeah, Haley, you sort of pat yourself down, look around, you can't find the stone anywhere, but then you, like, open your closet and the white cat is in there with the stone in its mouth.
I assume there's no baby around here either, right?
The question I'll ask the cat is, can I have that?
It drops it.
Alright. Nice seeing you again.
Yeah, it just sort of like, it lays down on, like, some clothes you had, like, folded up, and just, it's getting hair all over them.
That's fine, I'll pet it.
Thank you for enjoying our episode. We sure enjoyed recording it for you. This has been an episode of Eidolon Playtest, an actual play podcast brought to you by the folks at Audio Entropy. You can find me on the website formerly known as Twitter as Serious Tyberius, Luke at SSJ Speed Racer, Fabby at Fabby_Garza, Iris at Stitz the DM, and Mike at Tabletop Gamera.
Editor's note, it's Mike Loves Rabbit, actually. But Lexi's pretty great, too.
This has been an episode. Have a wonderful day. Bye.